So I'm looking at cases involving known indices, that is known powers. So in these examples, we are going to treat changes of the formula that relates to known indices. So let's proceed. Number one, so make T the subject of the formula P equals T minus 1 EX minus ET. What one of the solid formula is here and is here. So first of all, let's open the bracket. So let's open the bracket. So we're going to say P is equals to T times AX gives AXT minus 1 times AX will give us minus AX and then minus AT. So we need to collect terms in T together. Collect terms in T together. We're doing this so that we can be able to factor out. For the terms in AX, that means only AX and then AT must be on one side of the equation, and then this one is to move. So P plus EX. This one is negative. When it crosses the sign, it means P becomes positive. Equals to EXT minus ET. So now that we collected terms in AT, next is to factor out C. Factor out C. P plus AX. P plus AX equals to T AX minus E. Now that T is on its own, here it is factored out. So we're able to eliminate AX minus A so that T stands on its own, and that makes it to become the subject of the formula. We need to divide both sides by AX minus A. So P plus AX around AX minus A equals to T AX minus E over AX minus E. So this part cancel now. T is equals to P plus AX over AX minus E. T is the subject of the formula. If 2D minus 0C, 2D minus 0C over 5D plus C equal to N over N. Express D in terms of C, M, and N. If you have to express D in terms of C, M, and N, means you have to make D the subject formula. So what do we do? Next thing is to cross multiply. Cross multiply. So we'll cross multiply N, then this N, now N, IG plus C equals to N 2D minus 2C. Now we need to expand both sides. So we expand, when we expand, okay, so this will give us 5DN plus CN is equal to 2DN minus 2CN. So we need to collect terms in D, because D is the letter we intend to make subject of the formula. So collect terms. Collect terms in D. 5 DN. D is positive. It needs to cross this sign to get to this point, so to get to the side of the equation. So when it does that, it's going to be negative, while this will cross this sign to get to the side of the equation. But when it does that, it becomes negative. So 5 dn minus 2 dn is equals to minus 3 cn minus cn. So factor d out to d 5n minus 2n, which is minus 3cn minus cn. Divide both sides by 5n minus 2n. So 3 5n minus 2n over 5n minus 2n positive a minus 3cn minus cn over 5n minus 2n. So the minus 3cn minus cn over 5n minus 2n. If 1 over p is equals to 1 over q plus 1 over r, find the value of r. If we want to find the value of r, then it means r must be made the subject of the relation. So to do that, first thing first, we bring eliminate 1 over q by subtract 1 over q from both sides. So it's subtract 1 over q from both sides. 1 over q minus 1 over q equals to 1 over q minus 1 over q plus 1 over r. So this will cancel to give us 0, and then 1 over r equals to 1 over q minus 1 over q, which we can. Okay, so this is in inverse form. So let's make sure that r is in the normal form. So let's get the LCM. Simplify this part. To get the LCM, 1 over r is equals to PQ. The LCM of P and Q is PQ. PQ into P will give us Q. P into Q will be P. So if 1 over r is PQ, when we invert this, 1 over r is equals to Q minus P, then r is equals to P Q over Q minus P. The point is that if you have 1 over x equals to e over e, then x is equals to b over e. That's what it implies, because 1 over x is this, then x over 1 is equals to b over x over 1 is x. Finally, so since x over 1 is x, then x is equals to b over e. That's the reason for this. So now we can find the value of r in that formula. R is equals to PQ over Q minus P. So where P is equals to 2 over 5 and Q. And Q is equals to 4 and 7. So we substitute these values into these letters. So R is equals to R is equals to P, where P is 2 over 5 over 5 times 4 over 7 divided by q 4 over 7 minus p 2 over 5. 2 times 4 is 8, 5 times 7, 35 divided by, let's simplify here. LCM of 7 and 5 is 35. 35 into 7 is 5. 5 times 4, 20. 35 into 5 is 7. 7 times 2, 14. 8 over 35 divided by 20 minus 14 is 6 over 35. 6 over 35. So let's change our division sign to multiplication. This will give us 8 over 35 times 35 over 6. 5 here 1, 5 here 1, 2 here 3, 2 here 4, 4 over 3. So therefore R is equal to 4 over 3. Okay. If 1 over A is equal to 1 over B plus 1 over C, and B plus C minus K is equal to 0, express A in terms of B and K only. Express A in terms of B and K only. So what this implies that in this equation we have two. This is one equation, this is another equation, and now we're told to express A in terms of B and K only. So this is what we're going to do. 1 over 8, so 1 over B plus 1 over C. And so if the question says we should express A, let's make A the subject of the formula. It means that we don't want C to be in our final result when A is the subject of the formula. So how do we do that? So I'm just eliminate C from here. So but the other equation says B plus C minus K equals to 0. So let's call this 1. Let's call this 2. So we say from equation 2, B plus C minus K is equal to 0. Make C the subject formula. Make C the subject formula. So C is equals to K minus B, equals equation 2. Okay, so now we're going to put C, equation 2 in place of C in equation 1. So put 0 in 1 in place of C. This is C. So 1 over A equals to 1 over B plus 1 over Q minus B. Okay, so that's why when A is eventually made the subject of the relation, our answer will be in terms of, or A will be in terms of B and Q only. There will be no C in the final result. That's what the question implies. So here, let's get the answer. This is fraction, so let's simplify this part. So 1 over A is equals to LCM is B Q minus B, B Q minus B. To prove that this is our LCM, let's come here. Our first denominator is B, our second denominator is Q minus B. You know the rule, you have to look for LCM of numbers. So what's common? The first thing, let's use B. B into B is 1, Q minus B. Next one is Q minus B, 1, 1. So our LCM is this part, B, K minus B. So B, K minus B into B, B will eliminate B, so we're left with K minus B. K minus B times 1 will give us K minus B. K minus B multiplied by K minus B divided by K minus B. This part will mean this part, so B times 1, B plus B. So 1 over A. Next is to cross multiply. But before we do that, Let's simplify here. So minus b plus b will give us k. 1 over a is equals to k over b, minus b. So we can cross multiply. Cross multiply a minus 2. So 1 times b 2 minus 2. So a k equals to b 2 minus 2. Next is, since our intention is to make a subject of the formula, we need to eliminate k from here. To do that, this is multiplication a k. The relationship between a and k is that of multiplication. What brought them together is multiplication. So to undo that, we need to divide both sides by k so that a can stand on its own here. So let's divide both sides by k. So a k over this equals to b 2 minus b over k a1 k1. A is equals to b k minus b over k. To make R the subject of the formula in the relation R y plus b over x equals to R over x. We want to make R the subject formula. So first thing, to simplify this part of the equation. So simplify the right-hand side of the equation. When we do that, LCM of y, this is fraction. So simplifying fraction, addition fraction, take the LCM of the denominators, which is y, xy divided by y gives us x. So times r will give us x. X divided by x is y. Y times p will give us py equals to r over x. The next thing we're going to do is cross multiply. I'm going to cross multiply. So to cross multiply rx plus py equals to rxy. Now we expand rx squared plus pxy plus rxy. So collect terms in x together, collect terms in x, collect terms in r together. So rxy is positive, so this will move to this side. So rxy minus rx squared equals to pxy. Then factor out r xy minus x squared plus pxy. Divide both sides by xy minus r squared minus xy minus x squared. So r is xy minus x squared over xy minus x squared equals to pxy over xy minus x squared. So this we can see this. So r is equals to pxy over xy minus x squared. So r is equals to x pxy. We can factor out x. X is common to this. y minus x. So x cancel x here. Therefore r is equals to py y minus x. Number 2. Given that p is equals to x plus y, and x minus y, make y the subject of the relation. So to do that, we say multiply both sides by, terminate this denominator, x minus y. So p x minus y plus x plus y over x minus y and x minus y. So this will eliminate, this will cancel this out. 1. So p x minus y equals to x plus y. Since we have to make y solid formula, y is in here. Let's open the brackets so that we'll be able to collect terms in y. X minus y equals to x plus y. So our next task is to collect terms in y. X terms in y together. So x moves to the side minus x, y, this y minus py move to the side to give us plus py. So factor out y, factor out y, p x minus x equals to y 1 plus p. We divide both sides by 1 plus p. Divide both sides by 1 plus p. So px minus x over 1 plus p equals to y 1 plus p over 1 plus p. So this will cancel this one. So y is equal to px minus x over 1 plus p. Number 3. So make w the subject of the relation a plus bc over wd plus f equals to g. Let's say we're going to eliminate wd plus f so that it will no longer be in the denominator, the terms in the denominator. So that basically going to multiply both sides by wd plus f. So wd plus f multiplied by e plus bc plus wd plus f is equals to g multiplied by wd plus f. So this will eliminate this. A plus bc equals to g wd plus f. So let's open our bracket. A plus bc is equals to g wd plus f. What we want to make subject formula is here and is joined to f by addition. So let's eliminate f. Subtract f from both sides. So a plus bc minus f equals to g wd. Now g and d, they are connected to w by multiplication. So to eliminate them so that w stands alone here on the right hand side of the equation, we need to divide both sides by gd. So e plus BC F 1 G represent GWG 1 G G you cancel G therefore W is equals to E plus BC minus F over G. Therefore Y is equals to 1 minus X over 3 B plus 5 over 7 E. So we have to make A the subject of the relation. Then this is part A part. So to do that, Y is equals to, going to open the bracket, 1 minus X over 3B equals to BX minus X over 3 times B equals minus BX over 3 minus X over 3 times plus 5 over 7A minus times 5 also gives us minus X times 5A will give us 5X. 3 times 7 gives 21. So next is over for the LCM. 1 to make something a fraction. Number 1 is equal to 1 over 1. So since everything is fraction, makes us to take the fractional form of 1. So I can simplify here. So next is to simplify the fraction by the fractions on the left hand side, on the right hand side of the equation. The y is equal to, that's number 1, 2, and 21. 21. So 20 to 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 21. And so 20 to 2 is 7. 7 times bx. 7 bx. And 20 to 21 is 1. 1 times minus 5 is minus 5 bx. So next is to multiply both sides. Multiply both sides by 21. So this will give us 21y equals to 21 minus 7 bx minus 5 ex over 21 times 21. So 21y equals to 21 minus 7 bx minus 5 ex. Okay, so next is to make this 21 eliminate everything here so that 21 can stand on its own. So since 21, 5ax is negative, so next is to eliminate everything here so that 5ax can stand alone or on its own. But since 5ax is negative here, we can have to make it cross its sign. Let it come over here so that it can be positive, and this one will cross over here to be negative. So minus 5ax crosses its sign will become 5ax. And then this will crosses, when this crosses the sign, so come to this side becomes negative. 21 minus 7 bx minus 21y. So next is to eliminate 5x so that the a can stand alone. So divide both sides by 5x, and that will give us 5ax over 5x. So 21 minus 7 bx minus 21y over 5x. This will give us 1. So a equals to 21 minus 7 bx minus 21y over 5x. So that's A, the subject of the formula, and that's the A part. The B part says find E if y equals minus 3, x is 4, and b is minus 2. B is minus 2. So write that formula again. E is equals to 21 minus 7bx minus 21y over 5x. And you'll see where y is minus 3, x is 4, and and b equals to minus 2. So a is equals to 21 minus 7, and b is minus 2, and x is 4 minus 21, and y is minus 2 over 5, x is 4. So a equals to 21 minus 2 times 4, 7 times minus 8, and minus 21 minus 21 minus 2 will give us minus 63 over 20. 21 minus 7 times minus 8 will give us plus 56 plus 63 over 20. 56, 63, 21, 6 plus 3, 9 plus 1, 10. Carry 1, 5 plus 6, 11 plus 2, 13 plus 1, 40. 140 divided by 2, 0, 0, 2 here 1, 2 here 7. So that's 7. So therefore E is equal to 7. If E is equal to N S plus N, find S. To find S, you need S is subject of this formula. So first thing is to multiply both sides. Multiply both sides by S plus N. E S plus N equals to N. E S plus E N equals to N. Eliminate E N from here. Structure N from both sides. On both sides. So E S equals to N. E S plus E N equals to N minus E N. So this will cancel. E S equals to N minus E N. Now let's subdivide. Divide both sides by E S. Both sides by E. E S over E plus N minus E N over E is cancelled. This the S equals to N minus E N over E. If E equals to N over S plus N and E 75, N is 120, N is 5,000, find S. So S would be, let's say this is E. A part, we need S the subject of the formula. So B part is we want to find the value of S. S is equal to N minus E N over E. So we say where the E is 75, N equals to 120, N is 5,000, N is 5,000. So S is equal to N 120 times N 5,000 minus E 75 times 5,000 over E 75. 600,000 minus 375,000 over 75, 600,000 minus 3, 225,000 over 75, 3,000. Therefore, S is equals to 3,000. So make S a subject of the formula V over S plus T is equals to T over S. So cross multiply V times S plus T over S plus T. So S V equals to S T plus T squared plus T squared. Next thing is to collect terms in S because we are going to make S the subject of the relation to collect terms in S. So S V minus S T is equals to T squared. And then factor out this. So S V minus T equals to T squared. Divide both sides by V minus T. This will make S stand alone. S minus T over V minus T equals to T squared over T squared over V minus T. So this will cancel. So S is equals to T squared over V minus T. Number 3, if A is half H E plus B, make A the subject of the formula. Let's eliminate 2. Multiply both sides by 2. 2A is equals to H 1 over 2 H E plus B times 2 A1 2A1 2A. 1 times H is H E plus B. Next to eliminate H, so say divide both sides by H. Division because H is joined to this bracket by multiplication. So if you want to do multiplication, you do carry out division. So 2A over H plus H E plus B over H cancel. So 2A over H E plus B. Remove B from here, so make E stand alone. To do that, subtract B from both sides. Subtract B from both sides. So E over H minus B. So also E plus B minus B. Plus A minus B is 0, so we cancel out. So A is equals to 2 over H minus B. So that's A is the subject of the formula. Number 4, make P the subject of the formula H is P minus Q over P C minus Q R. So say cross multiply both sides by P2 minus QR. So each P2 minus QR plus P minus Q over P2 minus QR P2 minus QR. So element is 1 each P2 minus QR squared P minus Q. And we have to make P the solid formula. So we'll expand each P2 minus each QR. So P minus Q. Collect terms in P. So HPT P minus HPT squares. So this will move over here because Q minus HQR. Factor out P. P1 minus HT equals to Q minus HQR. Divide both sides by 1 minus HT P 1 minus HT 1 minus HT equals to Q minus HQR 1 minus HT. So when this cancels this, P equals to Q minus HQR over 1 minus HT. So P is now the subject of the formula. Number 1, P over X plus B over Y, E over Y. We want A to be the subject of the formula. We first simplify fraction on the left hand side. So E over X plus B over Y. LCM of X, Y. LCM of X and Y is XY. XY divided by X is Y. Y times E is Y. XY divided by Y is Y. B times X equals BX. So E over Y. So we say cross multiply. Let's multiply. So E Y plus BX plus EXY. We expand EY squared plus BXY EXY. Then we collect terms in P. Since BXY is the only term that will be left after EY squared must have moved to this side. So that means this EY squared will have to come to this side. So EXY minus is positive here. Once it crosses this sign, it's going to be negative. EXY minus EY squared equals to BXY. So next is to factor out the term B. factor out the letter a. So e to x y minus y squared equals to e x y. So divide both sides. Divide both sides. Divide both sides by x xy minus y squared. E xy minus y squared equal xy minus y squared. So b xy over xy minus y squared. So this you can see this. Okay. So e equals to bxy over xy minus y squared. Make p the subject of the relation q equals 3 p over r plus s over 2. So first, simplify the fraction. Let's simplify the fraction. Q equals lesson of r and 2 is 2. 2r divided by r is 2. 2 times 3p, 6p. 2r divided by 2 is r. R times s is equals rs. So next is multiply both sides. Multiply both sides by 2r. So 2r cubed is 6p plus rs over 2r times 2r. So 1, 1, 2, 2qr equals to 6p plus rs. We are going to make p a subject formula, so we need to eliminate rs from here. This is subtract rs from both sides. 2qr minus rs is 6p plus rs minus rs. So if you cancel, 6p is equal to 2q minus rs. To make p stand alone, we need to remove 6 and 6 from p. So do that is division. So we say divide both sides by 6. 6p over 6 equals to 2qr minus rs over 6. 6 here 1, 6 here 1, so p is 2qr minus rs over 6. Number 3. S equals to 2uv minus r over u minus 2. And we need to make u the subject of the formula. So multiply both sides by u minus 2, which is the denominator. So s u minus 2 plus 2u minus r over u minus 2 by u minus 2. Cancel. So s u minus 2 plus 2uv minus r. So let's open our bracket. S u minus 2 is equal to uv minus r. Collect terms u. Collect terms u. So s u let me start 2u. I don't want to simplify collect times in u, and if I bring this over here, this one will be negative and here will be positive. I want to try as much as possible to ensure that this side is positive, just as this side will be positive. So to get that, SU will have to come over here, and this one will come over here, so that R will be R minus 2, and then 2UV minus SU. So 2UV minus SU equals to, this will come by R minus 2. 2UV minus SU is equals to R minus 2. So factor out U. So U is 2G minus S equals to R minus 2. So divide both sides by 2V minus S. So U 2V minus S over 2V minus S equals to R minus 2 over 2V minus S. Okay, there's no need to include it in brackets. So this will give us 1. U is equals to R minus 2 2V minus S. So U is equal to R minus 2 2V minus S. H equals to N C P N M plus P. So in this question, we have to make M the subject formula. So the first thing is to multiply both sides. Multiply through by D N plus P. D N plus P each equals N C over D N plus P. And here you have D N plus P. Okay. This will cancel this 1 1 1 D N plus P each equals to N C. So since what we want to make sure the formula is also here as it is here, the first thing we need to do also, or the next thing we're going to do rather, is to open this bracket. D N plus dp is equals to nc. So dnh plus dph is equals to nc. So collect terms in n together. So nc is move to the side, minus dnh equals to dph. Then factor out n. The n is t minus dh. This is dph. Divide both sides. Divide both sides by t minus dh. M t minus dh over t minus dh equals to dph over t minus dh. cancel. So n is equals to dph over c minus dh. So n is the subject of the formula. Number 5, 1 over n is equals to t times 1 over n. Now to make n the subject of the formula, so I'm going to make here to be fractions. That t is equals to t over 1. So I'll put this in place of this here. 1 over n is equals to t over 1 minus 1 over. Now I have a fraction, so I'm going to simplify the fraction on the left hand and the right hand side rather. So 1 over n. The LCM of 1 and n is n. N divided by 1 is n. N times t is t n. Or n t minus n divided by n is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. So next I'm going to cross multiply. So n times 1 is n, and n t minus 1. So open brackets n is n t minus n. Collect terms in n. Collect terms in n together. Okay. So this minus n will have to come here, so that's the positive, and n will have to come here. So n is equals to n t minus n. N is equals to n t minus 1. So divide both sides. Divide both sides by n t minus 1. So n t minus 1 equals to n t minus 1 over n t minus 1. N is equals to n over n t minus 1.